What responsibility do researchers have to recontact patients once they've discovered something as a result of the research? Once they've discovered something as a result of having that individual's genetic information? Do they have an obligation to go back and say to the individual who provided the gene sample, look, we discovered that you have a predisposition to a given disease and you ought to take these preventative measures?
Tim Caulfield is a legal scholar and one of Canada's leading bioethicists. He is closely following the situation in Newfoundland as the province works to ensure that patients and their medical needs are not lost in the competitive hunt for genes.
You think so? Yeah. That community as a whole is struggling with how they can develop rules, both to take advantage of this uniqueness, but also to ensure that the research that occurs as a result of this uniqueness occurs in an ethically sound manner.
But for all the concerns, there are people for whom genetic research holds true promise. The Matcham family have volunteered for a Newfoundland-based genetic research study. It is the first time that Lorraine Matcham has had reason to hope.
My son one day walked around the floor with nothing on his feet, and he heard a clicking noise, and he looked down at his foot, and there was a thumbtack in the bottom of his foot.
The Matchams have a rare neurological disease called hereditary neuropathy.
Hereditary neuropathy is a disorder that affects the hands and the feet by losing all sensation in the toes, traveling up to the knees, losing all sensation in the tips of the fingers.
In the later stages of this painful disease, the muscles atrophy, you can't hold things, and you may need braces to walk. Lorraine's father had the disease and his lower legs were amputated when he was in his early 30s. She inherited the illness.
We didn't really think about that it was going to be passed on until I was married and had children of my own. And when they were affected, I couldn't even talk about it to them.